My name is Alison. I'm here from County Durham Community Foundation, and tonight we are super excited because it is our High Sheriff Awards 2021. And what a lineup we have for you. We have £16,000 that we are going to be giving out to 15 wonderful youth groups who have done amazing work over the past year. And tonight is really about celebrating those groups and everything that they have achieved. For those of you who are arriving just now, I'm Alison. I'm here from County Durham Community Foundation. We put the High Sheriff Awards on every single year. For the last two, we've been virtual, which keeps everyone safe, and that's the important thing. And how we wish we could all be together. We really do. But in the spirit of carrying on and making the absolute best of things, we've got a lovely lineup for you tonight. And what I'll do is, there's 27 of you. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us. That is so lovely of you. We wanted to make tonight super inclusive and super easy, so no links, no passwords, nothing like that. All you have to do is stay onto our Facebook page. Oh, there's Sarah popping up. Hi, Sarah. She's saying good luck to everyone who's nominated tonight. All you have to do is stay on our Facebook page and refresh. So every few minutes we will be sharing a video from our lovely compere, Peter Barron. We also have a special video from our High Sheriff, David Gray, who's done some wonderful work this year to support youth groups. We also have a sort of halftime performance from Voices of Darlington, which, get your tissues ready, it is incredibly emotional after the year we've all just been through. And then to round us off this evening, we have a lovely, beautiful, soulful performance from Tin Arts as well. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm going to run through a little bit of little bits and bobs that would be really good to say and point out. I'm from County Durham Community Foundation, and over the past 12 months it has been an absolute privilege to fund groups like yours who have made such a difference. And it's the 1 year anniversary of lockdown starting, and I'm sure we can all remember our worst days over the last year, but tonight is really about celebrating our best days. And everything that's been achieved. Oh, hi Vicky, hi Joanne, hi Kyle from Oxhill Youth Club. Oh, Dordon Youth and Community Centre are here. Hi everyone, it's great to see you. And, well, I can't see you actually, but you can see me. And tonight is really about celebrating your best moments over the past year and everything you've done despite the odds to make people's lives better and to help your young people and to empower your young people to do amazing things and to give them the opportunity to show just how special they are. So we've got a proper thank you to our sponsors coming up in our first video, but I would like to do some thank yous. One in particular is to somebody that a lot of you will know who's been on our staff team for many years. Her name is Sarah McIntyre, and she has done so much work behind the scenes to make tonight happen. Lots and lots of hard work for a really long time. So, oh, Spectrum Roller Skating Club just popping in there. So a huge thank you to Sarah. And as I say, we're going to do a proper thank you to our sponsors later on, but we also want to say a special thank you to our panel of judges. It's not easy to judge these awards. We had a huge number of entries this year, more than we've ever had in all the years that we've run this. Every single person who entered deserved an award. Every single person who entered deserved an award, and we wish we could have given one to everyone. And if you didn't get one this year, I hope you'll come back next year, because it wasn't... the only reason you didn't get an award is because we just don't have limitless pockets. And, you know, everyone who entered was really, really special. So our panel of judges had the unenviable task of trying to pick our winners tonight, and they did a really good job. It's tough to choose. Oh, Synthonia Scout Group are here with us. Great. Hi, Lucy Constantine. Lucy's here from the Office of Durham Police Crime Commissioner's Victims Office. So that's great to see you here, Lucy. I think I've just fluffed your name a little bit, but you'll get Pete Barron, our wonderful compere, is going to get that right for you in a minute. It's hard doing this live, believe you me. Yeah, so just one last time before everyone vanishes, and we've got 53 of you here, so thank you very, very much for tuning in. There's no link, there's no password to sign into this event. You just need to stay on our page. every couple of minutes we'll be putting a video through where we'll be announcing our lovely winners, and at the end of the night we have a slideshow of some of your photos, and midway we have a lovely performance from Voices of Darlington. Bring your tissues, and Tin Arts will be singing us out as well. So I hope you have a great night. I think that's about all from me. Like, comment, share, spread the word, just enjoy yourselves. You know, if we can't sit in our pyjamas and eat popcorn tonight, when can we? So I really hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm just going to say a final hi to Sacriston Youth and Community Project. Manila Cycling are here from Hartlepool. And yeah, I think that's everyone. So I'm going to sign off for now. In a couple of minutes, Pete Barron, our lovely compere, former editor of the Northern Echo, will be taking over and taking you through this evening. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your wonderful work. Goodbye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, can I take this opportunity of thanking all those at the County Durham Community Foundation for not only managing to put on this year's High Sheriff Awards, but also achieving such a high quality of applications for the awards in such difficult circumstances. That in turn made the final decision for the panel very difficult. I'm David Gray, High Sheriff of the County of Durham for 2020-2021. The appointment of High Sheriffs goes back to the 11th century, and this year has been unique for obvious reasons. The office is an independent, non-political role for a single year, and there are 55 High Sheriffs serving the counties of England and Wales. The main duty of the High Sheriff is to support Her Majesty's High Court judges when on circuit, a role that I've not been particularly effective in performing due to the restrictions that we continue to endure. I was fortunate and am the only High Sheriff to hold their formal installation and legal service in relatively normal circumstances. I achieved this at Durham Cathedral on the 15th of March last year, the day before cathedrals and churches were closed. Part of the collection from that service went to these awards. And then, in order to raise some money during the summer and after lockdown 1, I walked the River Tees from the county boundary to the sea. I then walked up the coast to Sunderland, and then up the weir to the county boundary above Killop and over the watershed. People very generously donated over £40,000, which is now in a new fund at the County Durham Community Foundation. And I've so far donated £4,000 each to the East Durham Trust, the Durham Association of Boys and Girls Clubs, the Women's Refuge in Bishop Auckland, UTAS in Teesdale, and the Derwentside Detached Youth Project in Concert. Congratulations not only to the winners in tonight's awards, but all those who took part. I'm afraid that the challenges of the last 12 months are not going to suddenly disappear, and the work and commitment shown by many local charitable organisations will be much needed in the year to come. Thank you.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to this year's High Sheriff Awards with County Durham Community Foundation. My name is Peter Barron and I'm delighted that I will be your host for the next hour. For the second year running, we're celebrating safely at home, and while I wish we could all be together, this is still going to be a wonderful chance to celebrate the young people in our communities and the projects that bring them together. There was an overwhelming number of entries this year and the panel faced some really tough decisions, but I'm delighted to say that each winner tonight will take home a cash prize to further the activities of their projects. I'll keep it short and sweet as I know you'll be waiting in suspense, but I'd like to close for now by saying a really big thank you to our brilliant sponsors: Sir James Knott Trust, Durham Constabulary, the Durham Office of the Police Crime and Victims Commissioner, and UK Steel Enterprise. They are also committed to offering opportunities for young people and recognising their achievements, and these awards simply would not be possible without their commitment. So a huge thank you to them. Stay tuned to hear about our winners tonight, and we hope you have a really enjoyable evening. Our first 4 winners will each take home a £500 prize after showing remarkable resilience and creativity throughout lockdown in supporting young people. First up is the Young Girls Project run by the Just for Women Centre in Stanley, which exists to help 24 at-risk girls with a wide range of issues that no child should have to face, including abuse, grooming and bullying. While lockdown stopped the project from meeting, the work carried on as the team continued to check in with the girls online through phone calls and by delivering kits to help them with therapeutic activities, hygiene products and crafting. The project has also been able to offer counselling where needed and has had a huge impact on each individual. Next up is Eldon Grove Tennis Club, which works with a number of looked after young people who faced hardship or bullying, as well as young people with disabilities. Through its coaching project, the club helps young people build confidence and become volunteers. The project serves up a lot more than tennis too, as these young people learn to coach others and join in with activities like quizzes and litter picking. The club is a safe and happy place for these young people, and a very worthy winner tonight. Also in the ribbons is Manila Cycling, which helped young people get through lockdown with some real pedal power. Moving to an online training platform called Zwift, the club helped young people to socialise while they cycled, and even joined up with other cycling clubs in the northeast to build a sense of community. The club is also noted for its efforts to help children with autism learn how to cycle and improve their chances of joining in and making friends. And our final winner of a £500 prize is Spectrum Roller Skating Club, which has kept the wheels turning for its young people. Despite the lockdown, the club has been able to offer regular opportunities to exercise on and off skates, indoors and outdoors, as well as online. The club has also been forward-thinking in supporting its young members with their mental health by keeping in touch with personalised postcards, a club birthday event, sharing activities like crafts, colouring in and visualisation and relaxation techniques. The young people then decided to take part in an online international event, with one skater scooping first place. Altogether, the club has been a ray of sunshine for its members. Our next award of £1,000 tonight goes to an arts organisation well known for spreading cheer in Bishop Auckland. Throughout lockdown, the team delivered 1,680 handmade activity packs to families in County Durham. One parent wrote a thank you note which said, "My daughter suffers greatly with anxiety. Having this journal pack delivered to our door has helped her to have a focus, and it is greatly supporting her mental health. Thank you." And the winner is Daisy Arts. Congratulations to all the team and keep up the good work. Our next award goes to a project that has gone above and beyond to help young people through the pandemic. Through the summer holidays, this project fed 50 families and children under financial pressure but not eligible for free school meals. The project stepped up again over Christmas and delivered hampers throughout the holidays for those in need. In total, 118 hampers were delivered. And of course, I'm talking about Pelton Community Association, and I'm delighted to say they will receive £1,000 to support their activities. And now we're heading off to rural Teesdale, where young people supported an extraordinary effort to look after their community. Cooking and delivering meals and care packages to vulnerable residents empowered young volunteers at TCR Hub when normal activities ground to a halt. They then turned their attentions to a huge push at Christmas to collect food for hampers. More than 3,000 people donated food because of these efforts, and the young people even dressed as elves for doorstep visits. The project will now receive £1,000 to keep up this wonderful work. Our next award is for a project that helped to include young people and deter antisocial behaviour through the pandemic. Running games and chats online, the project became a positive alternative for some children who'd begun to take part in antisocial behaviour outside of school. These children were invited to the project support group, grew to trust the team and joined in with group sessions discussing mental health and making good decisions. In December, the young people and their families visited 2 care homes in the Stanley area to sing Christmas songs outside and spread some Christmas cheer to the elderly residents. Congratulations to everyone at Ox Hill Youth Club. £1,000 is on its way to that project. With 145 doorstep musical performances in the past year, our next project truly showed the power of young people. This team planned and delivered musical and storytelling performances to care homes, residents, people living alone, vulnerable families who were shielding, and day centres for adults with special educational needs. The project also delivered online creative sessions for isolated carers and young people, delivered more than 800 craft activity packs, collected for local food banks and produced handmade Christmas cards for vulnerable residents at local care homes. The winning project is the wonderful Jack Drum Arts, which will also receive a £1,000 award. So now we turn to a project that is encouraging the next generation of leaders. This project places its young people at the heart of everything, giving them the power to shape projects and make decisions. Sacriston Youth Project founded Food for Thought in response to the pandemic, supporting the village with care packs, prescription collection, information and a hot food delivery. The young people who attend the project joined in with every aspect, in keeping with the project's good neighbour ethos. In addition, the project distributed recipe kits and activity packs and ran an online support group and Zoom activities for young people. I am delighted to say that this ongoing project has been awarded £1,000.
I'm only one
Our next winner is a project that became a lifeline for children and young people in Seaham and encouraged them to take charge despite the hardships in their own lives. The young people involved with this project developed and led youth sessions and engaged with hundreds of children and families in an online community which encouraged positive mental health. They even launched a pen pal befriending scheme for the elderly, shielding from the virus. If you haven't guessed already, our winner is Durham Youth and Community Centre. Congratulations to you all, and we know you'll find something really worthwhile to spend your prize money on. The next award goes to a group of young people who wanted to support their peers through lockdown. This team was particularly worried about young people without access to digital devices and online services, so they set about making hundreds of activity packs to help young people occupy their minds through the lockdown. So much thought was put into each pack, which contained lockdown diaries, mindfulness quotes, colouring sheets and activities. When restrictions were lifted, the project also offered small group sessions to support young people with their education, mental health and well-being. These sessions took the form of discussions and physical exercise such as boxing, walking and jogging. Congratulations to Durham Area Youth for your outstanding efforts. You've been awarded £1,500 by the High Sheriff Awards. Now, the scouting life is usually all about the outdoor life, but the pandemic inspired one troop to get creative and support its young people. The leaders took everything online with weekly sessions, and the year culminated in a virtual Christmas sleepover with activities for every age group and section. The work of this group proved so popular that it collected 650 positive photographs sent in by families of their children having fun because of the project. The group has also appointed a wellbeing mentor who has undergone training to help support any of the children who may be anxious in these trying times. Well done, Synthonia Scout Group, for your brilliant efforts. You too have been awarded £1,500. And now we turn to a very special group in Stanley that provides a one-to-one mentoring programme for children and young people aged 11 to 16 who are at risk of exclusion and offending. Despite the lockdown, Durham Christian Partnership was able to keep its mentoring programme running and extended its work to help young people struggling with their mental health because of the lockdown. By partnering with Pelton Grange Farm, this project has been able to give young people a taste of the good life, and cooking around a campfire has been a real highlight for those who have taken part. Our thanks to this great organisation for the dedicated work that they do. You are High Sheriff winners and now have £1,500 to further your activities. And so to our last award of the evening, and it goes to a community project that has never missed a beat despite the global pandemic. A project that has helped young people to thrive despite such uncertainty. As well as delivering activity packs and carrying out welfare checks, this project developed a huge online offering, including cookery sessions, a wellbeing programme and art sessions. In addition, the team worked with local schools and care homes, handed out summer craft packs to school children, offered food and activities to vulnerable families, and ran face-to-face support for high-need young people. They then sorted 83 Christmas presents for those without, held Halloween and Christmas parties online, and created a Christmas elf door trail for local families. And if that wasn't enough, they then arranged meals and activities for older residents, which they plan to continue. Our headline winner this evening is Brandon Carrside Youth and Community Project, which takes home £2,500 to continue its phenomenal community work. So that's it for another year of the High Sheriff Awards. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and celebrating our wonderful winners. We hope tonight has been a bright spot at a tough time, and that everyone who's joined us can see that we still have something very special to celebrate here in County Durham. It's always a huge privilege for me to host these awards, and I really hope that we can be together for next year's awards. In the meantime, have a good night.